Hello everyone and welcome to another stream here in Goryos MTG. Today we are playing DIMIR MILL, and this is the list that got top 8 in one challenge this week. And like always, Mill is a deck that you love or hate, and with a format full of Tron decks, it can be the time to shine again for Mill. Just mill a Tron land, surgical extraction them, win the game. So the list has weirdly only 3 Field of Ruins in the main deck and 1 Visions of Beyond, and then the rest of the cards are quite standard. Then in the sideboard we have Consign to Memory, Extirpate, Feed the Cycle, which is as additional cost to cast the spell, Forage 1 or pay black. Destroy target creature, Planeswalker. What is Forage? Okay, we'll discover later. Crypt Incursion, Toxic Deluge, Battlefield Mastery, Mytho Massacre, and Profile Memento. That is a card against aggressive deck that makes that whenever a creature card is put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, you gain 1 life. So let's jump into the league. Okay, we found our first opponent, Gandro, and we have a very decent hand with double trap that could work pretty well. What do you think of the current meta? It seems a very diverse, or less in percentage. It's very diverse, but for example, to choose decks for playing today, it's very hard to choose because the most results, most 5-0s are just coming for 5 or 6 archetypes, and that's a bit meh. While in other formats, when there is only one good deck, there is a lot of other good, decent decks, or you play the best deck like Boros Energy, or you play nothing. So it's okay. You can play whatever you want, and that's fine. Okay. Ragavan in the house, and I'm gonna trap you. Okay, you're playing against Sue. Half deck is gone. Okay, we don't have black mana, but we have a blocker. Here's the chance we took out some of their mana. Okay, they cannot get turned to Leyline Binding now because they have no Leyline Binding or in Death of Triumph. They still have the green-white Surveillant. A joke deck? No. Attacks? Sure. Okay. This is going to happen fast. Mill for 6. Crap again. Now they will never get to mine on 2 lands. And next turn we just mill for 9. What's stronger? A Stealing Monkey or a 0-3 crab? Okay, they put Arena of Glory to the graveyard. Seems like they are not playing. They are playing Fletch because I didn't mill over a Fletch. Arena of Glory, sure, yeah. There are 2 Fletches in the graveyard. Okay, they will never get white mana, and I'm milling for 9 and then for 9. Okay, turn 3 win with mill. Crypt Incursion. I guess Toxic Deluge is decent. Surgical, we can cut 1. Fletch is a problem, but we have all the other cards. Maybe I can even cut a second one. Jace. Fractured Sanity. We will play the second a big tournament. No, for sure not. Sasha Sidolauter is maybe not the best card. We have a 12 and a 9 and a 12, a 4, a 6. That is very bad. Yeah. That's... Okay, this hand has Fatal Push, and okay, this hand is quite bad. I'm gonna mull. Okay. Crab, Sheldog, Preordain. Gonna the Sheldog Island. I remember Tata versus Breach. Then you haven't lived when there was Tata versus Hammer. Versus Hammer, you took all his deck. Okay. We have a Crab. Okay. I did not trap them. It's not going to matter because they need to fetch again sometime, but there was a Caldra, yeah. Leyline Binding, sure. I'm gonna trap them now. And no Fletch to be seen yet. Surgical is there for Fletch. Well, that Strand goes. Fetch. Okay, Mythical Dispute. Okay, I'm not fetching now. If the player removal spell so that the Ragavan enters, I'm going to fetch. And maybe Fatal Push. Draco for 4 mana. Sure, yeah. That's a card. Fetch. Will you be doing Legacy content in English? Yes! Every Tuesday. Chive Trap. 13. Crypt Incursion. Drown in the Loch. Crypt. Drown is fine. The problem about Drown... under Crab, which is not bad. Fetch land is 12 cards less. 13. Okay, Seaworth. Okay, Field of Ruin. 2 lands entering. Maybe I should have Surgical. They had an Arena of Glory. This can be a problem for me. Blade, yeah, sure. Yeah. That was bad. I should have surgical them. Restrict vigilance. They kill my crab. Yeah, sure. I block. There is no sense in not blocking. Okay, now we are taking 6 cards and 13. 6 cards and 13 is 19. So if we hit a card that they have multiple on the decks, in the deck we win. Okay, now I have to do what cards they could have 3 in the deck. Arithmesa no, Draco no, Lightning Bolt no, Flooded Strand. No. 2 Flooded Strand, 2 Wooded. Stubborn Daniel. Consign to Memory could be a card that does this. Consign. Leyline Binding. I guess Consign is the better hit if they border them in. Okay, only one. There was any card that we could hit? No. Leyline Binding. There is no Leyline Binding in the graveyard. So there is only 2 Leyline Bindings, but still there was no. But Consign they could have boarded up to 4. Hex Control, Leyline Binding, yeah, there was no hit. Okay, sadly only one. Ragavan, Leyland. I'm going to take Steam Vents, get Island, they don't have blue, they get the Mountain, and then I think they are on 1 card left. Okay, 1 card remaining, not Flate. The problem about hitting Flate is that if I hit Flate, here they have, what is the last card in the deck? Oh, they're, okay. They had a Leyline Binding as the last card in the deck, which I was going to now. Okay, we win the match. And so I tried to hit a card that they could have 4 off, and the only one I could think, they had 3 off, and the only one I could think was the Consign to Memory. Arena of Glory. They don't have more Arena of Glory. Okay, round 2 against TK Man. This is a very slowish hand on the draw. 4 lands. Okay, much better. Going to put back Sink. Crab, Trap, Surgical. Arithmesa. This is Porous Energy. Can be Sue or Prowess. Prowess it is. For some reason, I'm not a fan of casting Archive Trap when my opponent fetches. For some reason. Slick Shot show off. 5 damage. Trap you. I can get Lava Darts. Crab. Delta. Fetch. Into Swamp. Into take Lava Dart. They can sack a land. So they have Lightning Bolt and Monastery Spear. So they're gonna Monastery Spear and Bolt Crab. This means that they are swinging for 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. I got to 4. I'm here just to double check if you are playing mill or it was just a bait. I'm playing mill. I don't bait. 6. So I can preordain. Taking this is good against Expressive, but okay. We are dead to a lot of cards. This has to be a bad matchup. Any aggressive deck is a bad matchup. Kill that. Take Steam Vessel. You cannot cast Expressive Iteration. They have a basic island. Okay, I didn't see this earlier. Whoa, that's crazy. Cutter, sure. Okay. I have never seen a basic island from a Prowess deck. Okay, this game. Sure. Surgical Extraction is not a great card. Profane Memento is good. This Cryptic Corrosion, Deluge, Baleful Mastery, Method Massacre. Cards we can cut. Tasha is great. Sanity. Fracture Sanity, maybe. We want removals and just go slow. No black mana, no removal. So, this hunt is very, very slow. Okay. This hunt is nice. I guess I take out Cryptic Incursion. It's a card you want in the late game. My opponent also molds to 60 cards, eh? They don't know the Goryos is special to boarding up to 73 or something like that. Take just 1, and next turn I will be able to mill. Blood Crypt. Sure. We have some Foxies. Suspy. Ruin Crab, gain 1 life. This card can go to the graveyard. Fetch, Steam Vents, and Cutter. Deer Sea. Okay, sure. Going to block. Blocking. Sure. Preordain. Sure. Yeah. Let's see what they do with the Dragon Ray Channeler. Lava that into the graveyard. Yes. 2 cards on top. Sure. Gain some life. 3 life. That's 1 Lightning Bolt. Toxic Deluge. Yeah. Play push that. Game 1 life. Fetch. Slickshot show off. Hit for some damages. Yeah. We could try to go for lethal, like double strike, lava dart. How much damage can you inflict? I guess not 20. That is 1, 2, 3. That is 19. What? Each of them is 3. Okay. Okay. I can toxic for 2, which seems okay. They can't save this, but that will make that my crap dies. Okay. No saving. Okay. That was quite good. My opponent should have lava darted my crab so that their monastery survives and my crab dies, but not going to arc. Like every blue deck, if my opponent does not have cutter, I'm in a spot where I could maybe win. Another show off, fetch. They have 1 card remaining. Attack for 1. Still, this each of them only makes 1 damage. Thrown in the loch can be useful. Fetch. They should not fetch. They should not fetch. Probably have a spell piece in hand. Why is the English team working? Yeah, pretty decent. Pretty decent. Still coming out like lava dart. All in. Okay, sure. 7. Did I got my opponent to sack 4 lands to lava dart? What a push your beard. Yeah.
Togores. Play the Commando G song.
This weekend I was in a wedding and I was like literally in the other side of the place, and the daughter of the guy who was getting married, my friend, just say, Togores, come here. And I just, okay, I went. Maybe she needed something. It was, yeah, I put on the list this song. I was like, okay. Seems like you cannot trust any of the other 20 adults around you to put a song. Okay, and mold this hand with that mana. Okay, this has removal. I'm taking down drone. No fetches. Okay, sure. Okay, land is great. Island, crabby. They probably need to bolt now. Bolt is one of their best Swiss P, yeah. No blocks. Blood Crypt into Nethergoyf. Nethergoyf is going to grow. That's for sure happening. But at what cost? Why not push instead of crab? Because if you push here, your next turn will not let you make double crab. Now I can push with the mana after getting all the triggers. It's a thing of mana development. Kill that. My opponent has 13 cats, so if I draw a fetch land, I win. Cutter, sure. Lava dart. Me. This is close. They don't have mutagenic in the deck. 3. I go to 9. This is lethal. Okay, if I block here, like 5 and 9 is 14. This is 14 damage. I have to double block. That's bad. It's 5. Each lava dart is so 5 and 9 is 14. Close, but did not get there. Yeah, lava dart is a strong card. On my Metafrail profile, you will find all my competitive Magic the Gathering content. You will get deck and sideboard guides, articles with ideas and analysis, and even the decks I will be playing in my next big tournament. I offer one-to-one coaching sessions to help take your game to the next level. Following is completely free, so hit the subscribe button and keep up with everything I post on metafy.gg. Okay, we're here for round 3. I get what doing? Well, under... Not going to keep that. They're playing work. What is work? The Helga deck, but that's from 25 days ago, so probably not playing that. Otawara, I guess. And here I preordain. Crap, ring crap. Crap. Yeah, double crap. Here's a plan. Marsh flats. Necrodominance, fatal push. So they're playing some kind of Goryos deck. So Goryos Necro deck, mono black. Fetch. Overground Tomb. I think to fetching response for my surveillance. It's the same, fetching or not fetching. I'm getting 1 trigger anyway. Soul Spike and Field of Ruin. Field of Ruin seems not like the card I want now. Psychic Frog, yeah, sure. What do I want to take? Necro, Soul Spike. Probably Soul Spike is the card that I will wish to take. Sickening Shoal. Set up to target cards from a single graveyard. Target player gains 2 life and draws a card. Destroy all artifacts and enchantments. 2 target cards from a single graveyard. Target player gains 2 life. Card seems so bad. Sewers. Nourishing Shoal. Turning the Loch is fine. Before Surgicaling, I have to Fatal Push because they could make my Surgical Fizzle. They eat 3 random cards. I Fatal Push. The Frog. Rakash's Bargain. Sure. Sickening Shoal. Yeah. Go. Foxies. Surgical your Necro. Upsal Lands. Yeah, Upsal Lands. You can keep Upsal Lands. Surveil. Land to the top. Tasha's. Yeah. Tasha, you. That's not going to get that many cards, but whatever. It's got 8 cards. Another Surveil. Yeah. 21 cards remaining. Drawing the Loch. Drawing the Loch is a good draw. My opponent has like a ton of. Okay. This is not going to happen. Preordain. Fatal Push, Preordain. I don't think I need another Fatal Push, but another Preordain is almost free. Jace. Leyland tap. Now I'm proof of a Thoxys. Crease. Signature Shoal and Thoxys and draws a card. Psychic Frog, yes. Cast Jace. And opponent's mills 15. So they go to 3. They can hit with the frog, but not getting there. I'm gonna screenshot this. I should have screenshot earlier, but yeah. Okay. Not really any card I would like to side in. Maybe Feed the Cycle to deal with Frog and Baleful Mastery and cut double Tasha. Okay, that's gonna be it. Yeah, my opponent has a lot of high mana cost like Soul Spike, Rakash's Bargain, and the other cards, so okay. Double Tasha, Surgical, Toxis, sure. Take whatever you want. Surgical was taken. Okay. Delta, go. Tap it, lands, sure. Sewers, Field of Ruin, not a card I want now. Preordain. They could have Necro this turn, but that's not going to matter. I cannot counter it, so here play Swamp and Necro. I cannot draw too many cards because that will mean that I draw 9. 12. They discard. No Shoal yet. Tasha hit for. Okay. They need a lot of time for me to hit for a big spell. So Tasha exiled a bunch. Tasha got how many? 20 cards. Maybe they remove a lot of those. Which they only have 1 Thoxys remaining, so there will be hard time at dealing with my last Tasha. This can make them draw a card. Drawing the Loss is not a great card against the Necrodominance. Yeah, you can draw 10 if you want. Go to 1. They cannot fetch anymore. They draw 15. 15 cards. Quite easy that I mill them. Spike, yes. Spike, yeah, sure. Shoal, yes. 17 life, yeah. Your life is not the issue in this game. I'm at 11. So they are thinking what to discard, what to keep. Okay, yeah. Discard 6 cards. I don't know if my opponent has any blue cards. If I would play blue, I would play for sure some Disputes. Rakash's Bargain. We play a crap. Mill you for 3. They let me mill again. Okay, sure. No Fatal Push. 6 cards. And yeah. 0 cards remaining. 2-1 with mill. Just milling, shredding, and grindstoning our opponent to death. In 2 weeks, there is the Modern Pro Tour. That's going to be interesting. I think it's the same day. Okay, the Saturday, I will not be able. They will start late. 26. Okay, we play round 4 against Hyper, which is maybe on Goryos. We have a lot of craps, so against some hands, our hand is quite good. Marsh Flats. I would like to get a Crystal Brand. Okay, my opponent has Magic Online Premium, which is neat. Crab, go. Marsh Flats and Psychic Frog. Sure, yeah. Psychic Frog is a way to deal with our cards or surgical extractions. Miss 6. If I play this, next turn I mill more. And then, okay. We're going to have a hard time against a Kitramos, but whatever. I have to play my deck. So we have 9, 18, 36 mills in the next 2 turns if we survive. Not easy. Goryo, yeah, sure. Goryo. And they get Prismatic Ending, Quantum Riddler. So probably Prismatic Ending, Goryo, Riddler, and Ephemerate Planes and Prismatic Ending. String with both. Yes. You want to get the discard cards. Yeah. They cannot lethal me now. No. I got 5. We'll go to 1 Ephemerate. Yeah, sure. Force of negation. Yeah, we did Force of negation. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it did hit a Force of negation. Force of negation, Pest Control, and Atraxa. Okay. Solitude, yeah. 36. They did exile Atraxa? Yes. So I guess the only way is that they don't have a blue card, and I hit. They're at 16. This mill's only 14, sadly. Now we have sideboard cards. Extirpates are pretty decent. Mastery and Feet. Tasha is not ideal. And me, 1 Fatal Push. It kills Frog, but it doesn't kill anything else. So yeah, I think that our plan is that the Atraxa never hits the board. So it's a Prismatic Ending. Toxis, Fatal Pusher. Get Watery Grave. They mill. Going to Preordain. Surgical will be a great hit. Surgical. I probably want to hit the Goryos Vengeance. Hitting the Goryos means that they are not able to get the Griserbrand back. So Painted Faithful. Yeah, sure. Get a Force of Negation. Okay, Frog. Seaworth, Surveil, mill my opponent, Field of Ruin is 2 triggers, and now on upkeep I'm going to push the Frog so they cannot play a land and Force of Negation it. Ephemerate, yeah. I should have done it in my turn. Seaworth, yeah, mill, and I'm going to see what the basics they have. They have a Plains and Swamp is already gone or still there? Swamp. They have Swamp. Okay. So maybe I mill over this. I'm going to take the Water Grave. And I get Island. Crab you again. So now they don't have a double blue. 6 cards. This mills for 4. This does nothing. Alouette Fontaine, sure. My opponent puts a counter, yeah. Teferi, sure. Yeah. Can cycling, draw Jace. I'm going to cast Jace. They're going to Force of Negation, but whatever. This is going to take 2 cards out of the hand. They exile Frog, right? Yeah. Okay. They don't have any more counter spells. They have 1 more Force of Negation. No more Force of Negations in the deck, I think. So I need to draw a land so that I kill them. Discard land, thrown in the loch. Okay, they could have eaten the whole graveyard if it's a multiple of 3. Even discarding, they could have let it live. So yeah. I need to just draw land. Land, please. Another trap, sure. 1 more turn. Depending on the land I draw. Edge. Land, please. Okay, this is good enough. 40 cards. Got milled. My opponent fetches. Now with the fetch, I have lethal with a trap. Okay. Yeah, on the play, I'm going to put back the Fatal Push. And maybe take out 1 of those. Or in the lock, it's bad against Teferi, against Frog. Surgical Crab, Field of Ruin, Fatal Push. They only have 2 Force of Negations. Foxes. Yeah. What do you want to take? Yeah. Sherlock Island is nice. Extirpate. Foxes. Okay. That means until turn 4. They take Fractured Sanity. Sure, yeah. They are not on the Frog plan. We did not see any Mystical Disputes earlier. No. Crab comes. Frog was. Okay. 1 Force of Negation remaining. Surveil. Phantom Riddler. They're drawing 1 card and maybe ephemerating it? Fine, sure. Okay, there's a clock. Does not get warped. Will they remove something? Not yet. Field of Ruin. 46. Gonna mill and survey. Surgical goes to the graveyard. 43 cards remaining. We can ephemerate Riddler. They choose not to. 42 cards. The prismatic ending my crab. Sure. And now they cast another Riddler. Sure. I'm cycling Fracture Sanity. Preordain. Preordain is okay. Still played Fatal Push. Not the cards I need. Archive Trap. Lanes is gone. So yeah, still Watergrave goes. I take Preordain and cast Preordain. Gonna exile Force of Negation. That was given Fatal Push on Atraxa. Trap you. 23 cards. I go to 8. Mending, sure. I should have cut this pre-combat because I could have reanimated Atraxa. Fractured Sanity. Fluxys. I'm going to Preordain. Crab and Field. So, Crab and Field. Next time I play Crab. Okay, now they go to 19 cards. And then I'm going to mill them. How many Goryos they have remaining? Quite a lot. I guess this works. They have some Solitudes in the deck. They should, right? Goryos, yes. Was what I was waiting for. They are targeting Atraxa. I choose Atraxa. Atraxa goes. Okay. That was the reason I did not. Okay. I go to 4. Now I play Crab. I mill for 3. I might be leave them with 1 card remaining. Oh no, 14. Exacxis. Yoo-hoo! Oh, 14 cards. So for some reason 40 is exactly 9, exactly 0. And this missed for 14 or for 13 like Trap. Okay, 3-1 with Mill. Is Mill back? Everyone's favorite deck. Can we get today the double 4-1? Okay, last game against DIMIR midrange. This is okay, just DIMIR control. This matchup, I think, in my head, it's pretty bad. The all counterspell decks are always a tough opponent, but we will try our best. We also have a lot of creatures: Tamillo, Bowmaster, Frogs, Sabaltis, Riddlers, and Murktides. So opponent starts with a mulligan to 5. Strand, go. I'm just going to Surveil. Another Crap. Yeah, I like this card. Opponent fetches. And I'm gonna try to Surgical a Frog. Faithful Mending. Oh, they're playing Goryos then. Ketramos, Atraxa. No frogs there. Solitude. Whoa. This is Goryos. 1 Goryo, 2 Goryo. Okay, Ending, Riddler. Those cards are a disaster to watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. My opponent has double Riddler and Prismatic Ending. The deck is not much left. 4 Ephemerates. Brand, 1 Force of Negation, 4 Frogs. Okay, they drew a frog. Fine. Hand goes to the graveyard. I know my opponent has a Prismatic Ending in hand, so I'm not casting here the frog. The crab. So I will next turn cast Crab and mill for 12. And then mill. Okay, there is card Prismatic Ending. Okay, that has to be your Riddler. Draw 2. Yeah, sure. Draw 1. How many cards you want to draw? 20, mill for 12, 6. Discard, draw. Okay, yeah. Fetch, Ephemerate. Draw a lot of more cards. Yeah, you can draw more cards. No problem. Maybe, let me count. This is 4, 9, 4, 9. I mill them for 12. Island, mill. Destroy this. They can force, but if they force, they don't have the cards for the Riddler. They're going to eat everything. Okay, my opponent is smart. You will still have to discard 1 card. Discard 1 and eat them all. 10, 12. Okay, now I think I die. Frog is a card to play the opponent. Okay, we take Tasha's out and extirpates in. Trap, Baleful. Nah, I'm gonna mull in this hand. Okay, this is a keeper. Put back Swamp. I wanted to Surgical Frog, but I didn't mill in 26 cards over a frog. They didn't have a frog in hand, and they drew into frog, which is always terrible. Going to play this on the first turn to surveil. I think those 2 birds. Not a card I wish. Mill some cards. The Thoxys. Surveil. Go to Delta. Fetch. And they play Frogberto. What a card. Sewers, Veil. They can't find a Fatal Push, Solitude, another Frog. Borrow. No, not yet. The card I would want. Preordain. More Preordains. More Crabs. Yeah, I guess this could work in a world. 3, 6. Probably a very, very good card against Mill. Traxa, yes. And Goryos to fetch. And in response to the trigger, I'm taking all your Traxas. Extirpate. No one expects the Spanish extirpation. Okay, screenshot this. What's a negation, prismatic ending, and Goryo. Now you mill for a band. They don't have any fetches there. They attack. Yeah, sure. You can draw a card. Discard Grizzle Daddy. Draw Shellock Island. And Fracture Sanity. And then I mill you for 14. If you draw a blue card, sure. My opponent, in fact, they draw a blue card. Yeah, 31 cards down. Ending my crap. I don't have any more. Let's put a counter. Sure. So you're hitting for 4 now. That's a. They are not killing me next turn, right? 9. No. I still have 2 turns. Field of Ruin will be nice. Extirpate. Preordain, Hedron Crab, and Surgical Extraction. Not that any of the cards I want. Draw Surgical Extraction anyway. Okay, what cards could matter here? Ketramos will be a problem. Teferi, Quantum Riddler, Marshflats. They have 3 Goryos left. I know, only 2 Goryos left. Still the most dangerous card. You may dispute. They cannot dispute my Extirpate. They have Mending in hand. Okay. So we take the Goryos. 2 Force of Negations remaining. So I need to draw Field of Ruin, which is Field of Ruin, Preordained, Field of Ruin. If I draw Preordained, I don't think I have more Preordains. No, I'm only on 3. So I draw Field of Ruin. Game there. Field of Ruin is lethal. 25 cards remaining. Regular land. Okay, it doesn't matter. I tapped my mana wrong. They eat it, yeah. I land. Okay, I die. They don't do something strange. I die now. Yeah, that frog carried all the game. I found no removal for it, despite seeing into over 20 cards of my deck. And yeah, okay, fine. Okay, we end with a 3-2. And yeah, I don't think Mill is a very good deck in the meta. One thing that stood out to me was that the only playing 3 Field of Ruin in this metagame full of Eldrazi seems very, very, very odd. And drawing the log has been quite medium this league. All the rest I think is fine. Also not having some other counter spells like Disputes in the sideboard is also a bit of trouble. Beast of Beyond is a great card to come back from games. Just some random ideas that get thrown away.